focus. Ideate, innovate, enable. Microsoft AI for All, celebrating innovation.
Microsoft's mission is to empower every person and every organization on the planet to achieve more. AI creates that empowerment.
AI for All is a joint endeavor of Microsoft and CNBC-TV18 to celebrate the frontrunners and champions in the field of AI adoption and efficient deployment.
It's very important to encourage the innovation, and for us, that's the reason we went to create these AI awards.
We want to be able to help organizations
watch the finest implementers of AI across business functions as they draw a roadmap for the future.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is my privilege to welcome all of you to this event presented by Microsoft, aptly titled AI for All, in association with CNBC-TV18. Microsoft has been creating the building blocks of AI for 25 years. The company's focus on innovation has culminated into a variety of breakthroughs. And to tell you more about AI for All is Microsoft India's National Technology Officer, Dr. Rohini Srivatsa. Over to you, Dr. Srivatsa.
Thank you, Gautam. It's a pleasure to be here, and I'm delighted to see all of you in the audience today. Microsoft has taken a very holistic view of artificial intelligence. We think of it as empowering businesses, society, and think of it as a technology that is going to be ubiquitous and democratic in many ways. We want to be able to help organizations transform their products, optimize their operations, engage with customers, and empower employees. Let me invite a couple of stalwarts in this area to share with us their business transformation stories. So let me first invite Dr. Sailesh Kumar.
All right, good evening, everyone. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk about the evolution of AI. But one of the things that makes all of us very unique and different than everybody else is our ability to think, our ability to learn, our ability to understand, and our ability to create, right? And these are the areas that are also something we want to extend to the machine. And that's kind of the journey of AI in my mind. It's a continuation of technology in that sense. If you think about any company, it goes through 4 stages of evolution, if you will, right? So the first stage is what I call the infrastructure stage, where you build the plumbing, right? You build your app, and then, we realize that we cannot do all the decisions manually. So we need to bring in a lot of automation. And then what happened over a period of time is all these automated large-scale infrastructures started collecting a lot of data. And then these companies became data companies. And once you're sitting on top of a lot of data, you realize, oh, this data is not just for debugging my app. It's not just for reporting what I have to report. It is also to improve my system. And that's kind of the next transition that every company is going through, which is being a data company to an AI company. AI is now able to do a lot of things that we thought were never possible 10, 15 years ago, right? So they can actually convert data into insights, rules into models, and hearing into listening, looking into seeing, and documents into knowledge. So in a way, the next level of AI thinking should start coming in the sense that now we know how to do vision, how to do speech, how to do language understanding and all that. And now can we build products like GeoInteract which can understand language, right? Can we build connected car because we have IoT capabilities? So that is kind of the evolution that needs to happen. And that's why we are celebrating this whole idea of innovation in AI.
Thank you, Sailesh. Let me ask Ravi to come on stage now. What Ravi would be able to help us is go into a function and think about how AI is playing a role.
Thank you. Thanks, Microsoft, for giving an opportunity to learn and share. There are 2 reasons why we believe very strongly that AI is needed for us in the banking sector also. First, from a consumer perspective, the consumer need for relevance and presence. Second, from a business perspective of increasing productivity and reducing cost. I'll take only the consumer portion and I will elaborate a little bit on that. If you see how consumers are interacting, from a banking perspective, what consumers were asking us to do, they were basically saying, please be very trustworthy. And that's where we strongly believe AI comes in and helps us with new tools to be relevant and present for our customers. So we are looking at AI across all the spectrum with a very clear idea. There is no one silver bullet. There are hundreds of things that we will have to do, and each one of them will help us move a little bit. And ambition at HDFC Bank is we should enable this human intelligence with AI insight.
To help us understand the vision and mission behind AI for all, I'd like to invite on stage the President of Microsoft India, Anant Maheshwari.
Talking a little bit about what does Microsoft think about and what is the kind of vision that we have in implementing AI as we go. First is just the organizations that can transform industries. So helping organizations and empowering organizations to transform industries is the first set of things that we are trying to do. The second is developers. There are a million developers around the world. How can they innovate faster? How can we democratize it for them to innovate faster? And finally, transforming society. And how do we empower people to transform society? Our mission at Microsoft is to empower every person and every organization on the planet to achieve more. And AI is such a powerful capability that we all now have around us. And I would just say it's an incredible canvas for each of you to write on, to paint with, and to build on. Thank you.
Microsoft AI for All, celebrating innovation.
I'd like to call on stage CNBC-TV18 Shireen Bhan, who will moderate a panel discussion on accelerating India through AI. Over to you, Shireen.
Let me call up on stage the Secretary, Mr. Sani. We'd appreciate you to join us here on stage and give us a sense of what the government is thinking, sir. Right here. Also with us, Sangeeta Reddy of Apollo Hospitals. Sangeeta, could we have you join us on stage? And Anant, can we have you back up on stage as well? But thank you very much for joining us here. Mr. Sani, let me start by asking you, the finance minister, when he presented the budget, had articulated this vision as far as artificial intelligence is concerned. The Niti Aayog was then tasked to put together the framework for what India's blueprint or strategy should be as far as artificial intelligence is concerned. Give me a sense of where things currently stand. How has the government been able to use AI, tools for AI, to actually enrich, empower, and enable citizens today?
On a number of fronts, action has started. Firstly, preparing data is a huge fuel for AI. And India is a seriously data-rich country. So preparing for a world where all this data would actually get leveraged for bringing better services and better products and convenience to the citizens, I think that's one clear area. Also bringing up use cases for AI. 5 areas that were identified by the national strategy were use of AI in healthcare, in agriculture, in education and skilling, for energy and transportation, and for mobility, etc. So in each of these areas, initial work is getting done along with the industry, and we are also trying to leverage the tremendous presence of global industry majors in India.
Sangeeta, since a lot of the conversation has been about AI for good, and one of the aspects that's being talked about is what it can do for healthcare. Make it not just affordable, but also much more accessible, especially in a country like India. Give me a sense of how you've been able to adopt AI to ensure that that objective is met.
We need access. All of you know healthcare is denied to so many. We need quality. It's a matter of life, every single decision, every single input, and we need the cost to come down. So in that combination, the entire scenario is kind of made more complex. And in that scenario, anything that we can do to enable the machine, ML, and put AI and ML together to bring better solutions in the hands of people is really what we're trying to do.
Well, the question also then is that what is the job of the future going to be, and whether we will be able to make that requisite shift. I mean, if you lose a job in one particular area, are you going to be able to adapt to an AI world with the skill sets that you have today? That's the question that people are grappling with.
It's a very fair question. And I think if you just zoom out a little bit and look at the 3 industrial revolutions that have happened before, we are in the 4th one, therefore 3 have happened before. When steam came, people said, how will we really transition? Jobs will get lost. What will happen to the horses? And then we got electricity. And that again caused people to say, what will happen to all the artisans who are working? And then came the world of computing with the microprocessor. And again we said, lots of jobs will get lost. What will happen? And our country actually benefited a lot from the 3rd industrial revolution in terms of the industry that we created. So I think the fear and the concern is valid. There will be some amount of pain in some parts of the economy to create the upside in other parts of the economy. The goodness here is, I think all of us, with the tools that we have on ready access to us, can do a lot better. So the movement across the economy can happen much faster.
Okay, Anant, I'm going to give final comments and get around the panel. And let me start by asking you, give me a sense of areas that you intend to focus on. You gave us your picture in terms of accessibility, empowerment, AI for good. But specifically, what is the metrics of success that you've already been able to enjoy so far, and what next?
You asked about agriculture, education, skilling, and healthcare. I think that's a big focus for us. With the CII and METI, we are working right now to create a very strong academia, industry, and government collaboration to drive in core sectors. And finally, AI for good.
I think we overestimate what will happen in 2 months, but we should plan and structure for what will happen in 10 years. And in 10 years, there'll be truly transformational healthcare for all.
Mr. Sani, I'll end by asking you, sir, priorities for your ministry over the next few months.
Get a good data protection framework in place for the country, because once that is in place, people know how data can be accessed and used in a responsible manner. I think it will go a long way in promoting new solutions and especially incubating new ideas and services.
Well, thank you very much for sharing your vision as well. Mr. Sani, Sangeeta and Anant, we wish you the very best of luck. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us here this evening. Have a great evening. Thank you very much indeed.
Microsoft AI for All, celebrating innovation.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to recognize and reward the organizations that have taken huge strides in AI and made a significant business impact. Today, we are giving away 2 separate set of awards, one set to our customers and one to our partners. Right, so let's start with the customers. The first category is empowering employees with AI. Very important. And the nominees in this category are...
In the category Empowering Employees with AI, the nominees are USD Global, Accenture Services Private Limited, Larsen & Toubro Infotech. The winner is USD Global.
Can I invite you on stage to come and receive your award? All right, let's come to the next category in the customer set, which is engaging customers with AI. Very important and very challenging. The nominees in this category are...
In the category Engaging Customers with AI, the nominees are Future Generali India Life Insurance Company Limited, Yes Bank Limited, Dish TV India Limited, Axtria Inc.
We've got not just one, but 2 winners in this category. So, let's see who the first winner is.
The winner is Future Generali India Life Insurance Company Limited.
Could I request the team from Future Generali to come up and receive their award? I'll reveal the second winner in just a moment. Now the second winner, let's see who it is.
The winner is Dish TV India Limited.
Can I request the team from Dish TV to come up on stage and receive their award? Congratulations to both the winners. Well, the next category is optimizing operations with AI, any manager's headache. So let's see who the nominees in this category are.
In the category Optimizing Operations with AI, the nominees are Tata Power Solar, Wipro, HCL Technologies Limited, ECFI Consulting Private Limited. The winner is Tata Power Solar.
Can I request the team from Tata Power Solar to join us and, of course, receive their award? The final customers category is transforming products with AI. Now, this is a business leader problem. So, the nominees in this category are...
In the category Transforming Products with AI, the nominees are Apollo Hospitals, GEP, InfoEdge India Private Limited. The winner is Apollo Hospitals.
Congratulations. Please come up on stage to receive your award. All right, now that we're done with the customers category, we move on to the awards for the partners. So, the first category is empowering employees with AI, and the nominees in this category are...
In the category Empowering Employees with AI, the nominees are Summit IT Solutions Private Limited, Vimo Solutions Private Limited, Light Information Systems Private Limited. The winner is Vimo Solutions Private Limited.
Can I invite the winners to come on stage and receive their award? Let's quickly move on to the next category in the partners set, which is engaging customers with AI, and the nominees in this category are...
In the category Engaging Customers with AI, the nominees are Yellow Messenger, Shepherd, Pragma Data Systems Private Limited. The winner is Yellow Messenger.
So the winner come up on stage and receive the award. All right, let's move on to the next category, which is optimizing operations with AI, and the nominations in this category are...
In the category Optimizing Operations with AI, the nominees are iCertis, the data team Taravu Technologies Limited, TALView. The winner is TALView.
Could I invite the winner on stage to come and receive their award? All right, the next category of the Microsoft AI Awards is transforming products with AI, and the winner is...
In the category Transforming Products with AI, the winner is Light Information Systems Private Limited.
Please come up on stage and receive your award. The final category now of the Microsoft AI Awards is empowering societal progress. Let's see who the winner is.
In the category Empowering Societal Progress with AI, the winner is Gramina Technology Limited.
Could I invite the winning team to come up on stage and receive their award? Congratulations, of course, to all the winners, and thank you to Mr. Sani and Anant for doing the honors for us. Thank you so much, sir.
Microsoft AI for All, celebrating innovation. Focus, ideate, innovate, enable.